Good evening, good evening, good evening. What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday night. I am excited to be back after we brought baby Benjamin into the world. It's exciting to be back on our Thursday Opportunity Zooms with you. I want to give a huge shout out to David Litt for covering for the last couple weeks for me while I've been on baby duty. But we are back, and I am so excited. Make sure you, as always, drop in the comments where you're watching from. We've got a really fun conversation tonight, and excited that you're going to be a part of it with us. And so we're going to take this next minute, as always, and send those quick messages into your chats, into all your team groups, and let them know that we are on right now. And if you got any guests that are going to be joining us this evening, make sure that they know that we are here. I see Washington's in the house. What's going on, Fran? Good to see you. And Nebraska's in the house. Good to see you. I am, as always, here on the East Coast out in Pennsylvania. I know we've got people supporting from the West Coast, the East Coast, and the Midwest on this call this evening. We got Alberta, Canada in the house. It's good to see you. So excited that you guys are going to be joining us this evening. We're going to get started, like I said, in just a minute. We got Walla Walla in the house. What's going on, Becky and Cindy over in North Carolina? Appreciate you all being here. And again, like I was saying, make sure that you're sending these last-minute messages out to your guests and letting them know that we've got a really amazing call this evening, some incredible testimonials, and some really great information that we don't want you to miss out on. So as always, we're going to get started here in just a minute. Carrie Cotis, Nebraska in the house. Good to see you. I'm excited. I'm excited, and I'll tell you what, I'm excited because we have so much great stuff going on, and every time I turn on the news, I see so much craziness going on, right? There's just so much uncertainty, so much craziness going on in the world, and I just love the fact, I simply love the fact that when we get on these calls, and whenever I get to do what I do that's involved here at the Happy Co, it's always involving positivity. It's always involving personal development. It's always involving that uplifting feeling. And so what's going on? Everyone drop some love for PJ in the comments. As you guys see, PJ and Peter up in the corner, they're going to be giving their testimonial here in just a little bit. We're super excited to hear from them. We got the amazing Ginger Tyler is going to be delivering a testimonial here in just a little bit, some heart stir as well. But I want to get to our special guest speaker this evening. She is just simply a rock star. I mean, this woman could probably speak for, I mean, yeah, I'm not, she has no ego. So it would be someone speaking for her, because she would never speak this much about herself, but someone could speak for hours about all of her accolades. This woman has been on national television. She has been, corporate America at some of the highest levels for most of her career. And then she decided along her journey that she wanted to do a little bit something different and stepped away from that. And honestly has been a rock star entrepreneur for years now. And we are so lucky to have her on the call this evening. I would love everyone to give a warm welcome to the amazing Mrs. Carmela Sterling. Thank you so much for being here, Carmela.
Oh my gosh, what an introduction. Thank you, Taylor. Love to the baby. Kisses and hugs from everybody in Minnesota. And hi,
yes.
PJ, my son and my husband will be joining us and to tell a story that it's unexpected, shall we say. But really, thank you for that introduction. I admire you so much, and to have those comments from you. And I just want to say to you what that's been like, spending more than 30 years inside of a studio, yes, on camera, presenting, helping customers shop, behind the scenes, as well as founder and investor. And it's been an extraordinary ride. But what I realized, like in my work, because prior to that I was in retail, and prior to that at the age of 17, someone introduced me to network marketing, and I thought, no, that's not my path. No, that's not my path, something else. But all those years of being in the store, being in the studio, doing all I have, having all the great successes and the fabulous losses, those have been great training, that when my career came to a wrap and it was out of my control, that was shocking to me. So why I call Happy Co home now is it's in my control. I can love my family and love on my boy and be home with him. I can be myself. You accept me for who I am. The value that I felt in my work, I feel that here. And I can help others have their own business like I do and feel that value and have control. I never realized it was that important. As an entrepreneur, I love a great startup, and that's all really wonderful. But when someone else has control of your destiny, it's a big ouch. So you know what I'm talking about, right? We're just going
Oh,
to have a
100%.
conversation
And
about this.
what I want to say, Carmela, to that is I want to say something real quick because I think that's so powerful. And like I was saying at the beginning of this call, do me a favor and drop a number 3 in the comments if you have felt over the last couple of years like what you might have felt was a very secure and very safe career might all of a sudden have not felt so secure and safe. What if all of a sudden, like you were like, I'm locked in, I'm good to go, I got everything I need, I've got comfortability, I'm set, I'm seniority, and then the pandemic hit, right? Then the pandemic came and all of a sudden everyone was either working from home, they got furloughed, companies shut down, small businesses shut down, things were getting crazy left, right, and center. And now we're coming back and everything's coming back to life, but I think we can all agree it feels a little different. I think a lot of people are realizing that when you came home, people aren't accepting the less than ideal work environment anymore.
Right.
If you were going to a job that you hated, you were going to a job that you didn't enjoy, you're starting to see that there's a lot of opportunities out there right now, that this world is chock full of opportunities. And here at the Happy Co, that's what we want to get into a little bit. And let's dive into it, Carmela, because I really want you to tell me, I mean, we on this call, we've all chosen this, but I think that everyone here might be doing a little bit of due diligence and just vetting us out, kind of seeing, what is this? Yeah, I could go make money on Amazon. I could go Uber. I could go, do DoorDash. I could go start my own small business. I could go get my real estate license. I could go do all these different things. Why is this, a little bit better? And so as we get into that conversation, why don't you give just a quick overview on the Happy Co, who we are, what we're all about, and then we'll dig into a little bit more detail.
The first thing that we're about is really happiness and making people happy through the products that we distribute. And that's helped a lot of us who had to pivot out of something we thought was forever into something new. Why I feel so safe and valued here is we talk about culture and community, and it's true. Like we can just have an open conversation about business like this one. We're also publicly held. I actually like that, having been a part of a publicly held company before. I like that transparency. I like that we have no debt as a company and that we have a very long legs for a big future. We just introduced more new product that have had impact. So our products have impact. We're stable, we're exciting, we're fun. It's a beautiful company. And you have that opportunity to really grow and you have a substantial income. Because that's where I was headed. It's like, what will I do now for this substantial income that I've had for so many years? And it was quickly replaced by doing this. And what is this? I can work from anywhere. I never understood freedom until Happy Co, Taylor. I didn't understand what it was like being outside of corporate, being outside of someone else, sort of saying this is what's going on next. To make that decision yourself from anywhere, like we work from the boat, we work from home, we've traveled. It's really extraordinary. So Happy Co to me really is everything, all the boxes checked, as I've heard you like to say, and my dear friend Melissa likes to say. For me, it was, how does it feel? And how can I move within this company and have success comfortably?
100%. And I think that you touched on a couple of things there that I think are so important. One is we are really surrounded by happiness, everything that we do. Yes. Number 2 is that we're really just getting started with a lot of the things that we're bringing to the table. And I think, put in the number 5 in the comments if you feel like what Carmela just kind of went through is a little bit of a pipe dream. You're like, man, that sounds great for her. But you know what? I don't know how I could ever have that. Like, I've got my job. Like, she talks about freedom. Like, I don't like that sounds like something you'd see in a movie to me.
Right.
And I think that it's really important sometimes that we take into account our reality, because sometimes we'll make excuses for our situation. Sometimes we'll make excuses and we'll go, you know what, it is just is what it is. That's for her. It's not for me. Right. I'm meant to go do this. I'm meant to go grind. I'm meant to go show up every day. I'm meant to not see my children as much. I'm meant to, not see my spouse, my husband, or my wife as much. I'm meant to do all these things.
Taylor, may I say something too?
Please.
I fought this industry. I fought this. I'm looking right at my husband down there. He finally sponsored me after 20 some years. I fought this thinking that it's for someone else. It's for a Ginger. It's for someone else. It's for a Taylor. It's not for me. But all my steps along the way were just getting me ready. You hear people say that, but it's true. So now I've experienced some incredible losses like throughout my career, and had some exciting opportunities to do startups, all of that. I'm stepping into Happy Co without all of the headache of a startup, without having to put all my funds in, without the whole control thing. Anybody, if I can do this after fighting so long, I'm saying this honestly, anybody can do this. If you just say, okay, I want to own my own, I want to build, somebody teach me. Because when we came in, I said to my sponsor, I'm a blank canvas, I know nothing, teach me. And that's what she did. She taught me one step. Okay, go do this. Literally, she would do something and then tell me what to do, and I would go do it, and I would see the results, and I would say, okay, what's next? And then what's next? And what's next? Until I have, now 4 years of the what's next, and I still lean on her for support.
Yes. One thing I always say before we get into the next topic here is one thing that I love about our profession and what we do is so many other professions require you to go to university, require a degree, require all this education or certification. What I love about what we do is that if you are hungry, if you are coachable, if you are willing to learn as you go, you have the ability to earn as you learn. You have the ability to earn as you are taking in these skills, which is, think about that. Think about being a doctor that's making a check while you're going to college. It's like, wait a minute, it's like, and so I love that about what we do, that if you are willing to go to the table with a coachable mindset, with someone that's willing to, like Carmela said, just listen to your upline, those that have done it before you, and be able to take those skills and go implement them into your lives. It's amazing. But all that being said, you can love all of what we're saying, but if we don't have something to deliver in a product that is going to get you fired up and excited on a daily basis, then it's all for naught. And so with that being said, Carmela, I would love it if you would touch a little bit on some of the amazing products that we have here at the Happy Co. And I know that we're not going to go into all of them this evening. And our hope is that if you're a guest on this call, that you're going to get back with the person that invited you and hear a little bit more about the brevity and the width of the catalog that we have here at the Happy Co. when it comes to the product line. But Carmela, if you wouldn't mind just touching on some of our favorites.
But we all know that if you try any of our products, they work. Like we're living that out. For us, the coffee is anxiety relief. For us, the collagen that was just introduced is life-changing, and I'll leave that to my husband who's here tonight to talk about that. The lemonade, not only refreshing, but clarity. So it's almost like, what is the problem that you're living with? The self-doubt, the anxiety of all that's going on, that I don't have enough energy, I've gained too much weight during this period of time. We have a solution. So that's how I look at our product lineup. It is literally solution to any of our problems. We've experienced that here in our household.
100%. And I think that we wrap a lot of what we do around this one little, what is it called?
Dose. The dose.
No, I know dose, but what's it called when you it's not a euphemism. It's when you have the 4 little letters and you put a dot after each one. What does that mean? And each letter means something. You guys know what I'm talking about.
The DOSE. That's all
Yes.
I think.
Acronym.
Right?
Acronym. Thank you. Look at this. The comments. You guys are saying to me, I've got 7 kids. Give me a break. Goodness gracious. I'm doing my best every once in a while. Even this brain gets a little worse for the wear. But acronyms. So dose. Every one of our products is meant to do the exact same thing. It's meant to elevate and increase the 4 happy hormones in your body. The 4 major happy hormones being dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. Those are the 4 main happy hormones, the hormones that bring happiness into your life. Though our product line is literally meant to, every one of our products is meant to help increase those endorphins. And so with that being said, just so excited about these products. And I want to go over to, I know that Carmela has got a strong connection here, but I would love to go to her amazing husband and their son, PJ, for their testimonial, as they have got just an amazing story to tell.
Hey, you guys, I lost my buddy here. He he wanted to go play. But, we love this products. We love this business. Somebody said to me, "Well, build it before you need it." And, thank God for Happy Co. and these products, and then the side income that turns into a full-time income. It's miraculous. So this latest product that came out, the collagen, you see the women with their, looking this like, and everything's all, you know what? And I started taking the collagen because, it was, and it tastes great. I mean, it's like ice cream. Uh, but you know what? 30 days in, and I've lost some weight. I've lost over 10 pounds. It's given me some energy. I get a better night's sleep. My hair and nails. I mean, it's like, my barber's going to retire on my, it's just crazy. And again, it's something so simple. Don't think about it, but man, adding collagen into my regime it's been life changing. And PJ, here's a guy who, just we always working on his balance. He has a disability, but that also manifests itself in physical in his skin, and it's either his skin is either too dry or too moist, and it's like that balance. All of a sudden, we've been doing this collagen, all this stuff up here. I mean, it's gone. His skin is baby smooth again. And and he's been to dermatologists trying to find what and he's been on medication and stuff. Boom, a month of collagen, all clear. It's just amazing. So once again, we don't just say, oh, we love this stuff because we have a business. We're loving it because it works. It all works. And so we're so grateful for these products, for the opportunity, and the wonderful people that we get to work with every single day.
Peter, I just love you, brother, and I appreciate you so much. And I know that PJ's probably off playing some fun game on his cool touchscreen TV or something like that. But you know what? Drop some serious hearts in the comments for the entire Sterling family. And I want you guys, if you want to see some amazing pictures, go over to Peter or Carmela's Facebook page and look at the before and after pictures of PJ over the last 30 days. Everyone loves the weight loss, and that's great. Like Peter said, 10 pounds without even trying it over the last 30 days, increased skincare. I'm sure Carmela's had some amazing weight loss as well. But PJ, to see his skin, to see the difference that made in that boy's life, I was taken back when I saw those pictures. And I know that I could only imagine someone that, as their parents, as Carmel and Peter, being able to see those kind of results and not even probably noticing it over the 30 days. So you take that before and after picture and you're like, oh my gosh, like this is really insane. And so I'm just so grateful for you guys sharing. I'm so grateful for your journey with us. I know that it really is just the beginning. I'm excited to watch PJ become an old man with us here at the Happy Co. It's going to be fun to watch him grow over time. But with that being said, Carmela, the product side of it really is just one piece. And I love the fact that here at the Happy Co, roughly 70 to 80% of the entire, width of our company, 70 to 80% of everything that we represent is represented by customers, by people that just use these products every single day, that don't have an interest in making any money. They're not doing this as a business. They just love these products.
And you know what? When you just launched our customer referral program, I was so happy because we have customers who are just customers. They don't want to hear anything about the business, but they tell their friends about our products all the time. And how cool is it that Happy Co pays you if you're telling your friends about it, you get rewards. Everything about this company is thoughtful. In years, my love is caring for the customer, caring for the person, finding something that makes her happy. And my son is like an extension of my brain because everything about him is happy, 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 happy. He just wants everybody to be happy. That's what Happy Co does. Does it make you happy to build a business? Great. You want to just be a customer? Great. You want to refer people? Great. So the products do work, and you're hearing that. And one little caveat for all of us on the planet, the reason that guy's skin is looking like it is from the collagen, because it's fixing his gut. Okay, I didn't expect that. I didn't understand that. I'm learning that. It's fixing him from the inside and it's showing up on the outside. So what we have our hands on is powerful. Become a customer, experience it, and then start sharing, whether you're using our referral program or you've decided to build a business. Because in my opinion, this one product is life-changing. And we need this now because it's getting difficult to eat our way to good health, right? With the food that we have. I think the collagen has done that for us and our family. Does that make sense?
It's huge. And what I always say is, when was the last time that you got a check from Apple for talking about how cool the new iPhone was? When was the last time that you got a check from the movie theater or from the box office, royalties for going and telling everyone how great the new movie you went and saw was? We sell all the time, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we do. We are a walking billboard for the things that we love and care about. All we are saying is here at the Happy Co, we have some unbelievable products that we are proud to walk into this world and to be able to share with other people, because everyone that we bring them to, we know that we're bringing something that can have a positive impact in their lives. But beyond that, for those that are on this, they're saying, yeah, the products are great, but guess what? I might be getting laid off next week. Guess what? I don't know. I'm questioning getting a second job right now to pay for daycare, or to pay for extra food, or to pay for gas, or whatever it might be. I love products, but at the end of the day, you're asking me to be a customer or something. I don't have enough money at the end of the month to get all my bills paid. What I want you to know is, as I'm going to ask Carmela to speak here, is we genuinely have, and this is, a lot of people say this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is work. This is work in the most beautiful form.
Mm-hmm.
This does not come easy in the sense that it's not overnight success. But what we always say is, if you want to build something for your future, if you want to put some time in the cracks of your life to be able to build a future that you control, build a future that you're in control of, then I suggest you take a listen to what Carmela is going to speak on here, because the opportunity side at the Happy Co, I mean, we don't disclose incomes, but we have people making upwards of $10,000 to $40,000 to $60,000 a month in income here, all because they made a decision to help expose this opportunity and these products to others in their network. And over years and over months and years, and it just grew and grew and grew and grew. And so, Carmela, if you wouldn't mind speaking a little bit more to the opportunity side of this, and kind of how you guys have been doing it, and a little bit of your experience.
It's been really shocking and eye-opening and refreshing to put up a social media post and have people say, what is it? Or, hey, your skin looks so great. What are you using? And I can go to them and say, okay, in Messenger, it's our skincare and it's the collagen. I can't wait to share the probiotic with you. And do you drink coffee? And it's really fun. As a kid, I dreamed of having my own store. So this is a perfect fit. It's like having my own store. So it's not only social media. When we're out, Peter's wonderful in person. He'll say to either the server at the restaurant or somebody on the road or Uber driver or wherever we are, hey, have you heard of Happy Co? Have you heard of Happy Coffee? Do you drink coffee? No, but do you like lemonade? You could use a little happiness. We've learned to listen through this opportunity to what people need. We're not driving this like, hey, you need this opportunity. You got to come in here and work with that. That's what I was scared of that. I was so scared of that. We are really about listening to what are our neighbors saying now that the rent went way up, the condo rent went way up, right? What are our neighbors saying? What do they need? How can we help them? Well, are you saying I can actually make a living from sharing coffee? Yes, it's coffee that has impact. Here, have some, whether you're sampling it or buy a 30-day experience. This isn't a normal, typical, expected business here. This is phenomenal to be able to say, I can wake up early in the morning or stay up late at night or in the time throughout the day and reach out to friends, family, new friends, Facebook, social media, make a reel, make a post, do it the way I want to, and introduce this product to them, and they buy it and have an experience that changes their life. Tell me I don't want to. That's fueling my fire, right? So if you have a heart for people, you're in sales, you're going to love it. Don't like to sell, you're going to love it as well. I'm hearing a fire alarm going off. Is that in our building?
We'll make it quick then. Hopefully you guys are going to be safe. But in that note, you put it on mute for a second, make sure everything's good. I want to go over real quick in that vein, because we heard from Carmela, who is corporate America. She was on QVC as a talent, where she was on television. And again, we're going to make sure that they're all good there. Hopefully everything's okay when they're everything good?
Yes, it's just me that was fired up.
Okay, good. Always some excitement here on the Happy Co Thursday Opportunity Zoom, never a dull moment. But with that being said, I want to go over to the other side of the country. I want to go over to the East Coast here, and I want to bring on, like Carmela from the corporate America side. Ginger Tyler also has some corporate America experience, but she is kind of a natural born entrepreneur. if you follow her track right through her life, she's always owned businesses. She's always started businesses. She's always, and most recently, she's owned a bar restaurant that I got to go visit when I was out in Washington, called The Pastime. I mean, unbelievable. But Ginger made a decision a few years back to take this really serious and to jump in here at the Happy Co. And what I love about her is this is a full-time business for her, but she also does so many things. This has allowed her the ability to really be the woman that she's wanted to be in her life and to explore so many different paths. And so with that being said, Ginger, Tyler, I am so grateful you are here and I'm so excited to hear your story. Thank you for being on, sister.
I love Thursdays. It's like a Happy Co family reunion every Thursday. Like, I feel like we could just sit here and just talk with everybody. I just love it.
Right?
Happy Co family is the best. You know, I was drawn to residual income a long time ago because as an insurance advisor, I was a scratch agency. So I knew what it was like to have that first money that you worked so hard for, blood, sweat, and tears for only $15. And to go, I did all of that for $15. But over time to turn that into 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 a month. And so I understood the power of that residual income. So I was drawn to network marketing. And about a year and a half ago, Al turned me on to Happy Co. And when I joined, and I came in strictly for the business, not the product at all. I wasn't expecting a product experience whatsoever because I'm like very organic. I'm a clean eater. I was already taking great supplements. So I looked at it purely from the business side, just like the bar. I don't drink and I own a bar. So I'm very good at looking at the business opportunity. So I come on board and you know, never in a million years was I expecting to have everyday normal friends that aren't salespeople, aren't good on social media, aren't good socially out in public. And they were all of a sudden making a couple $100, making $1,000, making, you know, all these. And I'm like, what's going on here? Because it was just such an easy conversation. And but what was the most exciting thing I think for me was about 5 months in, I got my email from Social Security that said how much money the government's going to be so nice to give me after putting in about 50 years of time working. And I looked at that, and that's what I was making in the residual income I built in 5 months, within a few bucks. And so, and that was part-time. You know, I mean, I've got my insurance office with 3 employees. I've got a bar with 13 employees. Like, I'm a busy girl. So I was only putting in 5 to 10 hours a week, you know, tops. And looking back, probably wasn't with a lot of intention, quite honestly. And so going forward, I think, man, if I'm doing those 10 hours a week with intention, I'm going to be able to double that over this next year. But I think one of the most exciting things that I want to touch on before is in the corporate world, what is, you know, for someone to get the promotion or, you know, get the job and go home and tell their spouse, I got the job, I got the promotion. There's someone that went home that's telling their spouse, I didn't get it. Someone else got it. It wasn't for me. You know, I guess it wasn't meant for me. But in this format of network marketing, the only way that we excel is by helping a bunch of other people excel. I've never been in a position to make good money like that by helping a bunch of other people make money. And when we went to convention or whatever the heck they called it like a year or two ago, and I got to see Leah and Charity, all these people go on stage, I was just like, oh, my heart. Like, so that it is the best profession in the world. And if you would have asked me 5 years ago, I would say, oh yeah, I do one of those side hustle things. And now like, I'm a professional network marketer. Like it is, I love it, love it, love it.
Ginger, you're so amazing. I appreciate you. And I just can't wait to get back out to Yakima and hang with you and all your girls, your whole group. You got such an amazing team out there. And really showing what can be done here with a small amount of time. Like you said, fitting this into the cracks of your life. That you are a busy woman, a busy businesswoman that is doing so many amazing things. Drop some serious hearts in the comments for Ginger.
I got to add really quick when you just said that in the nooks and crannies. I was just in Phoenix and ended up getting a couple of customers and a couple of people that might have been on the Zoom right now from being in the pool. We're just chatting in the pool with drinks in our hand. They're like, what do you do? And I'm like, what do you do? And, you know, an hour later, they're like, can you send me a video? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sending her a video from my cell phone in the pool. You know, actually, I think I was sitting on a floating unicorn, quite honestly. So, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
It really does. And when you get the opportunity to build your business sitting on a unicorn floating in the pool, I think you're winning at life. I think you are winning. And what I want to say to all of you right now is before I pass it to Carmela to close out the call, that we are in a very special time here at the Happy Co. That currently, right now, and for the next 5 days going into, or I should say 4 days going into the end of the month, you have the ability to join our business for $1. You have the ability to be an independent business owner for $1 for the next 4 days till the end of the month, midnight at the end of the month. Yes, you have the ability to be an independent brand partner for $1. $1 gets you in and you have the ability to start building. What does that get you? Tax benefits. It gets you a back office. It gets you all the amazing breaks that you get with it. It's unbelievable. So again, don't sleep on this. If you are a guest checking this out, what do you have to lose? What is there to lose? And with that being said, I do want to pass it to Carmela for the final minute and allow you to close us out, sister. And with that, I just want to say thank you, Peter. Thank you, Ginger, for your time. And thank you, each and every one of you, for being on this call. And with that, I'll pass it to you, Carmela.
Thank you, Taylor, for making Happy Co what it is. And to all of you watching right now, get back with the person that invited you and tell them what your decision is. You want to experience the product. You want to build a business. You have hands holding you tight to make sure that you have success. Take those steps. Don't drag it out and wait like some of us have for a long time. Jump in and enjoy this experience of happiness and positive people. Have a blessed night. Thank you all. Ginger, I certainly enjoyed spending time with you tonight. Love to you. Peter, thank you for your help. And Taylor, big kisses to Benjamin from all of us. Thanks, crew.
You guys, we'll see you soon. We look forward to helping you along your way. God bless. Bye for now.